Go on. Get on, get on. Get on then. Hey, hey. You ought to be in here. Never mind yapping from outside. Go on then. Hey, 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 hey. Shh. We're just separating these cattle so we can fill that hopper up with. Go on. Hey, 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 hey. Fill that hopper up with rolled barley. And put some sawdust on this side and a straw in. And then we'll bring them to this side. And put some straw in. Looks 5 going. My dad's coming down for 5. Mark 5 for this week, and then there's 5 for next week. What'll really thin them out. So yeah, trade's very, very good. But they just didn't weigh what we wanted them to weigh a fortnight ago. So we've sort of bulked them up, and you know, I'll try to bulk them up a bit more, get them a little bit bigger, and yeah, the 5 on. The 5 on Monday will be, well, full anyway. I think if you got them any bigger, they could soon get from meaty to fatty. You know what I mean? Who are you? Right, they're away. We're just going to take a bit of muck out now, but Christ, where to take it? I don't know. We just, don't know. Sort of all the places we could take it is getting full, and we'll have to shift it again. But anyway, so no, I was watching Ollie Blogs this morning on is the one I follow on YouTube, him and Wardy, to be fair. Oh, and there's JD Autopower. I don't mind him. He's easily listening, and he always learns something. But no, I was watching Ollie Blogs, and there must be some protest. I haven't seen news, to be honest, but there must be some protests going on somewhere down south with tractors bloody blocking roads up, and Ollie reckoned it wasn't the right idea. Well, I agree with him, to be honest. I think if we start taking our brand new 140 grand tractors on motorways and causing all hell up, saying we've got no money, I think Joe Public will look at that and think, well, what they're complaining about, got no money. They've got a machine parked in shed what's worth like a Ferrari, which is different, but they won't see that. But he was on about the AHDB and one organisation and another being, yeah, could do with improvements, but I think they really could do with improvements. I mean, red tractor for a start. Red tractor, Christ on mate, how can we have to jump through all these hoops? And I'm not really complaining, you know, because we're sort of batting on regardless. But we are in red tractor schemes, and we sort of, it's a bit of a kicking balls when you have to do all this legislation, but there's importing wheat coming in, feed wheat as well, left, right and centre, to these mills from these big companies. And that's coming in from abroad, from wherever. They couldn't give a bugger from where it's coming from, as long as it's cheap. And we have to jump through hoops and not do this and do this. It's like oilseed rape. Apparently there's 1 load in 5 of English oilseed rape going to the presses. Our local press in Hull's shut down, so our local press would be, this is what I've heard, whether it's right I don't know, but 1 in 5 loads is British oilseed rape. That's why our oilseed rape is on its ass. They're bringing the rest in on boats. Well, and this off boats has come from all over the world. It's been treated with seed dressings. There's no legislation like we've got. And these companies, I'm not mentioning no names, it's not to do with me, but some of these companies are very massive companies what are selling you a lot of agronomy and importing wheat, what's killing the market. So, I don't know. I'm not mentioning no names, but I was talking to someone. Hang on. Yeah, where was I? Yeah, some of these big companies, I don't know. I ain't mentioning no names, but it bothers me piss, to be honest. They're selling fertiliser and seed. Oh, you see their adverts in farming papers. And then they bring in boat after boat of feed wheat and oilseed rape into, yeah, they export a bit, but I tell you what, I'd like to see figures where it tallies, you know what I mean? Yeah, I know it's a bit of give and take, but I don't think there's a lot of give at the moment, and it's dragged our market unbelievably down to a point that we can't produce. I can't produce bloody oilseed rape at £300 a tonne with the risk you have. I'm jacking like, and I think most people in country will be. But yeah, you'll just look into it or ask your grain merchants what's happening at all these docks and who's doing it. I ain't mentioning no names, but I tell you what, it might just change your views on where you're buying stuff. Because as long as I've got all in my arse, I won't go to one firm. I mean, I have all sorts of come through posts, but no, it ain't gonna happen. So, but an AHDB, what do they do for their money? You tell me, because is it like Potato Marketing Board? You used to pay your subscription to that and your levies to that, and then, oh, we're having an advertising campaign and you see a stupid advert on telly about eat more chips, eat more British tatties. Well, Joe Public, don't listen to that, I'll tell you. You know, but Ollie was on, I don't think protesting at on the general public's motorways and one thing or another. If you've got an argument with Tesco's for crippling the dairymen, go tip a load of muck on their in their car park, or have a bit of a do there. Docks, if there's a lot of foreign imports coming into docks, let's go bung that up, you know. I mean, I aren't one for protesting, but I just think, you know, bunging motorways up like the French did and subsoiling bloody car parks up and shit like that is the wrong thing to go. You know, so I don't know where it's going to end up, but no one's real happy in agriculture at the moment, are they? So anyway, that's my view on job. We're getting sawdust off the company and putting it down these passages and the shitting with it, or the shitting in the passages. And Christ, it's keeping the yards a lot drier. We're using half the straw. So yeah, paying dearly for it. Like, it's quite expensive stuff, but it's making our straw go a lot further. And I'm just sort of thinking that this back end, there ain't going to be a massive amount of straw unless you get the perfect spring and everything thrives, and spring barley produces a load of straw, which don't usually hear. But they're a fantastic batch of pigs though. It's really spoilt me, really pleased. So yeah, we're getting rid of top bales at the moment. They're rubbish, they really are. Straw without sheets on outside. It's got 3 deep, our straw. Top bale's totally knackered. Second bale's not far behind it. And it's got into the third bale, there's been that much rain. So yeah, I wish we'd sheeted a bit more. But anyway. Now then, it's Sunday the 11th of February, and yeah, we've just listened to it rain all night, and it's bloody hell, it's as wet as ever. We thought we'd turned a corner into spring, but looking at this morning, it's wetter than it's ever been, like I said. So yeah, and there's a big puddle on the horizon appearing, so I think the beck what goes through the farm has bust its bank, so just off for a look at that. And then what a bloody mess, you know. Bloody anybody who's drilled a bit sort of in our area and it was a little bit vulnerable anyway, it'll be a bit sad this morning. I mean, I must admit, we thought about having a go, but I'm glad we never know. I'm glad it's still in bag, and I think winter wheat is getting to, or the variety we've got has nearly got to the cut-off point. I think by the time that dries out, I think it'll be off in with spring barley or spring oats, because I think winter wheat, my opinion, is just too late. But God, there's been a massive, serious amount of water. Look at the amount of water what's bellowing through that road bridge near my dad's. I didn't expect this, I really never. This is where I showed you the other day where this bull is appearing in our field. Our field, last season, we cultivated it to there, and in the floods, before the water cut its own path through there, it used to come round here and yeah, it's eroded all this soil. You can see the sort of our soil content. We've got lovely sort of 9-inch of real quite sandy. It is fertile, but it can drought. And then we've got that real yellow orchis stuff, which is no use to anybody. You know, you just have to have words with your ploughman not to get too deep, because you don't want that to the top. But yeah, it's quite an area. I don't know what we're going to do there. We'll have to, I don't know, if we get some spare soil, fill it in or something. But yeah, it's cut its own path through here. But Christ, I didn't expect this sort of water content this morning, because she's nearly maxed out. Yeah, it's starting to cut a bloody spot here, but there's rules against you aren't allowed to put rubble in a place like that, I think, you know, for pollution. But it's just going to cut it. I don't know what we're going to do. I mean, we keep doing bits and pieces that the trees what are steering it, but it's just massive volume of water, and it's not just occasion, you know, odd occasions through year. It's bloody every month it's like this. So let's go see where it, bloody hell, I was nearly over. Go see where Ed's tree was, what we yucked out the other day, because Christ, that would have been a mess if we'd left that bugger in. Good job he told me. Willow's having a bit of a mad one. This is our neighbour's field of oilseed rape, and when he drilled it, it looked a picture. And it came out full seams of, and I thought, bloody hell, Ed, you've escaped the flea beetle trouble. Anyway, it's just disappeared. I think the larvae's had it. But with a bit of pigeon damage and larvae, he said to me, I says, I'd sort of been in it and looked, and I says, bloody hell, you've done your job well. He says, go and have a look. He says, it's all disappeared, so yeah, bloody disastrous. Yeah, this is where the tree was. Look what we yucked out for him the other day, and that was blocking half the flow, so it cut this bank away massively. So although that bugger will be next, look, you know, I bet you'll get sick of hearing me talk about willow trees, but yeah, that bugger's going to be affected next. So yeah, some water. It's not as high as we've had it, because we've had it washed these sleepers away before, and other day there was a foot of water in there, but it maybe hasn't all arrived yet, because I think it's come up in the couple of hours that I've been out there, so it's on its way down sort of thing. But I notice it must be coming over downstream, because there's a big lake appearing in this field, but luckily it's just a stubble with some cover crops in, so nothing's taking fault. But there's some deer over there, look. Willow's chasing deer. Come on, Will! Oh, she's over there, look, chasing one over there. Come on, Willow! Yeah! Willow! Training's going well. Willow, come on! Yeah, but trouble is, all this bloody rain is just prolonging doing out at spring, because it's just back to square one wet. Hey up, dickhead. God, it can run, that thing. It just, you can blink and it can be over there, and next minute it's over there, and another couple of blinks and it's coming up behind you. God, there is a lake here, look. You're getting wet. Yeah, our little stream has broke the banks up there, and it's flowing right back of this field. Look, there shouldn't be water flowing like this, but winter's really took its toll, you know, all that windy weather and one thing or other. A willow tree's brought an ash tree down there. There's a great branch down here. It's just a bloody, the wood's wrecked sort of thing. But yeah, very wet. Not to worry. That's where I go bury my head in the sand in the house, I think, today, because I've done all feeding up and there's not much I can do, so I'm going to watch a film.